emergency.
Detonator charged.
We're in a race against the Nazis. And I know what it means if the Nazis have a bomb.
We have a 12-month head start.
18.
How could you possibly know that?
We've got one hope. All America's industrial might and scientific innovation connected here. A secret laboratory. Keep everyone there until it's done.
Let's go recruit some scientists.
Build a town, build it fast. If we don't let scientists bring their families, we'll never get the best.
Why would we go to the middle of nowhere for who knows how long?
Why? Why? How about because this is the most important thing to ever happen in the history of the world?
There's a chance that when we push that button, we destroy the world.
Chances are near zero.
Hello, my name is Michael Morley, and I am here to review Oppenheimer, starring Cillian Murphy, Emily Blunt, Matt Damon, Robert Downey Jr., Florence Pugh, Josh Hartnett, Casey Affleck, Gary Oldman, the guy from Drake and Josh Peck. There's a big cast in this movie. It's stacked. Every, literal actor that you see that plays a little cameo or a supporting role in this movie is a known face. Other than that, this is the movie about the guy who created the atomic bomb during the World War II era that stopped and basically killed the Japanese war and stopped and basically ended World War II. Christopher Nolan does it again. He continues to make a masterpiece. He continues to know how to use storytelling and imagery and sound effects as a theme that makes it so impactful. He knows how to make an impact on his films. He always makes a stance on his movies. Like every big director does this, and he's one of them. You always know, I know I'm watching a Christopher Nolan movie. You know, you can just tell by the way he stamps it, the way he adds in the music during the times there is a massive monologue dialogue scene, or there is so much information that the movie goes for so long. It goes for like 3 hours. Other than that, this movie is definitely one of the best movies I've seen this year. Cillian Murphy plays an Academy Award nominated performance. He's gonna get nominated, man. He did it so well. Oppenheimer. He does the mannerisms. He talks. He acts like him. He even lost a substantial amount of weight for the character. Emily Blunt is fantastic. Matt Damon is great. Robert Downey Jr., he is going to get nominated for an Academy Award for this, and he's probably going to win it, maybe. Every other actor, Florence Pugh, she's great for what she's got in the film. Josh Hartnett, I got to say, this is probably the best performance I have seen from him since ever. I think this was the first time I said to myself, Josh Hartnett is not just a pretty face, he can act. This dude can act. The one thing that him and Oppenheimer had was that they were both physicists. Get that out. He practically was more of the theory side, Oppenheimer, where he was more on the practical side. And that's what made it a really interesting dynamic between the both of them when it was, them talking about atoms and bombs and all that sort of stuff. It made it interesting. Robert Downey Jr. plays a two-faced character based on the true story of what happened, which is what, people started turning against Oppenheimer for the bullshit that Robert Downey Jr.'s character created. Other than that, this movie, it just shows how you can be a beloved person and then everyone can just turn on you over just a bullshit lie. It is a very impactful movie. It's a very, you're going to go in watching a Christopher Nolan movie, and it's going to be impactful. You know, I've never once walked out of a Christopher Nolan movie saying, well, that was underwhelming. That's just not going to happen with a Christopher Nolan movie. My only two problems with this movie is that it's a bit long. Okay, I know Christopher Nolan loves to put in every ounce of information with his movies, but you could have cut 2 minutes out here, 2 minutes out there, 2 minutes out here, and it would have got better pacing for me, you know, to sit through such a long movie. And also, the music. Sometimes there are certain scenes, not as bad as these other movies, like Tenet, for instance, where the music is so loud and impactful, you can't hear the dialogue. Now, I could hear it in this movie, but it was a little bit distracting. And it was like, can you just tone down the music a bit, please? It was so bad in Tenet, you couldn't even hear the dialogue from the actors. In this, you could hear the dialogue, but it was a little bit distracting. Those are my two only problems with this movie. I highly recommend it. If you don't, you know, it's one of the best movies of the year. 9 out of 10. Highly, highly recommend this.
Theory will take you only so far. I don't know if we can be trusted.